Yo, welcome back, Shuffle Squad, to a brand new video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be trying out the brand new Clof deck. This is a great anti-meta counter deck to the big EX-based decks right now, like Roaring Moon, Miraidon, Iron Hand, Chien-Pao, and even Charizard EX can all get slain by today's Clof deck. This deck is a lot of fun to play. It can attack on the first turn of the game. It is a pretty crazy deck. If y'all are excited for today's video here on the Shuffle Squad, make sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe down below if you haven't subbed already to the channel. And check out all of our sponsors down below, too, if you haven't already. And let's take a look at my Clof list here.
Want to support the Shuffle Squad? Be sure to check out all of our sponsors in the description to pick up Pokemon TCG singles, sealed, and PTCG live codes.
Alright, here is the Clof list that I am playing in today's video. The deck basically revolves around Klawf and Electrode V as your two main attackers. Now, Klawf does have the attack Unhinged Scissors, which for a double turbo energy does 190 damage if Klawf is affected by a special condition. Now, it has to be affected by special condition, and we can easily do that with the brand new Brute Bonnet here with the ability Toxic Powder, where if it has a Ancient Booster Energy Capsule on it, you can make both active Pokemon poison. So not only do you get to technically do 10 more damage, but you also get to poison your own Klawf to activate Unhinged Scissors. But there's also the item Spicy Seasoned Curry, which can make both, or make your active Pokemon burned, and then you heal 40 damage from it. The main trade is obviously you get to also burn your Klawf. Now, you don't really need to use this with Klawf. You have Brute Bonnet, but you can use it with Electrode. Electrode is a grass-type Pokemon with its attack Tantrum Blast, which for 0 energy does 100 damage for each special condition on this Pokemon. So if we Brute Bonnet and play Spicy Curry on our Electrode, it can do 200 damage, and with the effect of the poison damage from a Brute Bonnet on the opponent with Hisuian Sneasler in play, you can do 230 damage with Electrode, and that is enough to knock out most of the EX Pokemon, like Roaring Moon, and especially against Chien-Pao. But being a grass type just means, yeah, you're going to hit Roaring Moon and Charizard EX for weakness, so this deck really does trade evenly well into those decks with Electrode. And Klawf is a fighting Pokemon, which hits Miraidon and Iron Hands for weakness, which is pretty hilarious. And even, I guess, if you happen to run into an Arceus deck on the ladder, you can hit that for weakness too. And the nice thing about this deck, too, is the ability to attack on the first turn of the game. It's very possible to donk your opponent with this deck. I mean, if your opponent just only has one basic in play, or even if they have 2 in play, but, like, their active getting KO just is really bad for them, just being able to knock it out turn 1 is kind of insane. Even just getting damage on the first turn of the game is pretty sick. So I think when you play this deck, always choose to go second to try to get that turn 1 attack. Smart stuff, I am playing Cyclizar. This is very good in the deck. I like having the free tree pivot. What I find with this deck is, against, like, Roaring Moon and Charizard, you never want to bench Electrode until you want to knock out that Pokemon to try to go 2 for 2 each turn. So having the free retreat pivot in play is really good because this deck only has Switch and Rope as retreat pivots, and then, of course, the 4 double turbos for the Clof, so we're not really able to retreat into Electrode as easily, and a lot of the Pokemon have heavy retreat. Like, Clof has a 3 retreat, Brute has a 3 retreat, Bibarel's got a 2 retreat. Like, it's just not good. So having the access to Cyclizar just means that if you're playing against, like, Charizard or Roaring Moon, you can have Cyclizar in play so you can use it to retreat into the Hisuian Electrode and not have it in play, so your opponent can't get the first 2-prize kill on your Electrode. That's one of the things I found this deck was struggling against when playing against those decks, is having the 2-prizer in play just means they just can boss it early on and pick it off. Since we're only playing the 4 double turbos, we are playing some Energy Loto to try to find it. We also have 4 Seal Stone with Electrode to find it. I am playing Grant. Grant lets us do a little bit extra damage with the Clof also, which is really good to knock stuff out if we have to go down the road of Clof. 3 Town Store is really good because you can use it to find the Ancient Booster Capsule for the Brute, or you can use it to find the Forest Seal Stone. But Artazon's good. Artazon sets you up pretty nicely. We are playing at Bibarel in the deck as our draw engine. We don't really need to play too much in the deck. It's a very low maintenance deck. I mean, literally, we're just playing 4 energy, so, like, it's pretty sick in that regards. But let's go show off the Clof Electro deck, and let's see what we can hit on the ladder, and hopefully just knock out some EXs, because that's what this deck really does best. All right, here we go, Shuffle Squad. Let's try out Clof, and we open up with Electrode. Oof. Not a great hand, actually. We can get 4 Seal Stone, I guess. We'll see what we're playing against. Chien-Pao. Well, Electrode's not bad. If they have a Chien-Pao in the active spot, it could be okay. We'll see what we are able to get here off of a mulligan. Okay, there we go. That's actually not bad. Okay, this hand's actually pretty decent. Oh, they open up with a Bidoof. I don't know if they're going to put Chien-Pao in the active, but we do want them to. And, yep, there's Battle VIP Pass. I was waiting for that. Yeah, we'll see if they go into Chien-Pao. They go into Chien-Pao. I can knock them out potentially with Electro this turn, so I kind of want them to be honest. We can actually get a KO here, and it looks like they might be retreating into it. Yeah, if we can knock them out with Electrode here, we can probably win the prize trade pretty easily. So we can get Brute Bonnet. We have the Town Store, Spicy Curry already in hand. Yeah, we can probably KO their Chien-Pao here. We will need Sneasler, though, too, I guess. But we can definitely KO them. We just need the Chien-Pao to stay in the active. There's a Frigibax. Do they have anything else or just a pass? Just a pass? All right, just pass. All right, what do we draw here? Nice. All right, that's looking pretty good. We can search the deck. Do we have Sneasler? We do. We have Manaphy. Okay. Let me check here. Do we have the Forest Seal Stone? Okay. We just, like, flat out have the knockout in the hand already, which is pretty dope. So we can grab Brute Bonnet, Spicy Curry, Town Store, Research. Nice. We got Bidoof. We got Heavy Ball. I think there's a Brute in the prizes we can grab. Yeah, prizes aren't too bad. We can Town Store here for a Future Boost. Yeah, we don't need the Force Seal Stone just yet, so we already have the KO. We can Nest Ball for... Could grab another Electrode, to be honest. It's probably fine. Then we'll just Toxic Powder. I was thinking about maybe going for Cyclizar there, but we don't really need the pivot. And then, yeah, we'll just knock him out. Look at that. Turn 1 donk on their Chien-Pao EX with Electrode. That is the power of this deck. Turn 1 KOs are pretty sick. Yeah, we all like turn 1 knockouts. All right. We don't stay burned, unfortunately. We'll see what they're able to do here. We take the knockout. Looking for that curry we have in the prizes. Nope. Rip. We got Iono and Ultra Ball. I'll take it. My opponent can still knock me out this turn. They could go Greninja here, which I guess could be a little annoying. But we can still knock them out with Greninja if they go Greninja. If they go Iron Hands at some point, we can just go Clof. So I kind of think we're chilling. As long as we can just trade KOs here pretty efficiently with Electrode, we're probably just winning this game. Because we can just knock out their 2 prizes every time. That was a pretty good knockout. We'll see if my opponent's able to respond with anything of their own. They have 9 cards in hand. They have a giant hand. So they can probably still knock me out. As long as we do not whiff a Spicy Curry, we can keep attacking over and over with Electrode and just trading into the Chien-Paos fairly easily. I think that's going to be the plan. Just got to make sure we're able to get Spicy Curry. We have 1 prized, and I don't really have a way to get it right away. There's the Irida. They have it every time. Do they get Rare Candy backs? Probably. Yeah, we'll see. If they don't knock me out here, we're probably chilling. If they have to, like, Greninja, that's fine. I guess they go, like, 90-90. Really make a difference, though. We can just kill their Greninja. We could also boss this turn, too. If my opponent goes Greninja here, and they only put 1 Frigibax, like, they have the 1 back, so we'll just boss KO that. Try to take a big lead on them. If they go Chien-Pao knockout, we just have to not whiff Spicy Curry. We might whiff it, though. We'll see. Not getting the Curry off the prize is really annoying. If they only put 1 Back's Caliber in play, I can try to knock it out. I can't do it with this hand, though. I still need the Curry. Could be an issue, actually. We'll see. Oh, we have Force Seal Stone. What am I saying? Yeah, we're guaranteed. Okay, well, the Town Store could get bumped. I do have guaranteed Curry if Town Store doesn't get bumped. I forgot. We can actually put a Town Store in play. No, they have Ultra Ball. Drapion. There's the Bibarel. I guess I could, like, Cross-Switcher, KO, Sneasler this turn. That'd be pretty annoying. But then we can start maybe attacking with the Clof, which wouldn't be bad either. We'll see what they do. They're promoting the Chien-Pao. I think they're all in on it. Yeah, if they don't get another Back's Caliber, we can just boss the Back's Caliber. But I'm honestly thinking we just knock out the Chien-Pao. There's no reason not to just kill Chien-Pao. We're just going to win the prize trade going 2 for 2. Killing Backs isn't terrible, though, if they don't get another Frigibacks down. But do we want to do that? Is it worth it to KO that? Because we have to waste another Curry to do that. If we had a... I don't know. I think it's fine to kill the Chien-Pao. We just 2 for 2 on the prize trade. It's probably fine. I don't know. They are drawing some cards with Bibs. They probably have the Frigibacks. We'll see. Well, maybe not. They still have to find it. They're down 2 Nest Balls, so maybe they don't get Frigibacks. They did get Pokestop. That's annoying. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't get that. I can still use that to maybe find the Spicy Curry, I guess, but it would just been better to have guaranteed Curry there. Depending on what we draw, we'll have to kill the active. If I draw Curry, I guess we'll just boss kill the Back's Caliber. And I guess we might have to go for that. All right, we'll see. We'll see. See what plays better. I mean, we can also just trade 2 for 2 easily, right? Which is also probably fine. Okay, let's see what we draw. Clof? Okay. We'll do this. Grab Bibarel. Yeah, we just need to hit the Spicy Curry, or we can... Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping we can find the Curry. I got confidence we'll hit Curry, though. Bibarel for 1. I don't think we're going to Bibarel again. We might as well Bibarel for 1 now, sure. Bidoof. Okay, I'll research. We got the Curry. Let's go. got the curry. We'll grab the Force Seal. No, we don't need Force Seal. It's already in hand, what am I saying? Get rid of the Pokestop. I do need another Electrode. I didn't get another Electrode. We can always retreat Clof, though. Really not the end of the world. Star Alchemy. Well, depending on what we draw, we could still KO the Chien-Pao with, like, Clof or something. That's also an option. But yeah, let's KO their Chien-Pao here. We'll go Brute Bonnet. And then... let's take KO. I don't think I need to do anything else. Let's take the knockout. My opponent's in a pretty bad spot right now. We just need to KO one more Chien-Pao to win the game. And I think we can maybe pull it off. It could get awkward, I guess, if, like, the Sneasler gets KO'd. But I'm still feeling pretty good. They still have to take 4 prizes. Well, they can probably still KO my Electrode this turn, but we'll see. All right, 2 prizes. What do we got? We got the Curry and the Arven. All right. We actually have game in hand if we can hit an energy off Lotto. Because we can Arven for a Electrode out, and then we can just retreat the Clof into the Electrode. This is why I like having, like, Cyclizar in the deck. This is why the Fruit Treater is really good to have. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Town Store, but I don't really want to give them an Artazon. Like, if they actually don't get another Frigibacks down, there's no point in giving them Artazon. But I could have Artazon for Cyclizar. It would have been a bit better. We should be able to get energy off Pokestop. Or the Energy Loto, sorry. We can just Energy Loto, retreat Clof. Even if we whiff, if we don't have a 2-prizer in play, they can't really win anyways in that turn. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We do have game in hand. We could get Iono, though. They have 26 cards. What are the odds they find their 1 copy of Iono with their current hand? Actually, what are the odds? They could sack me and do it, but we'll see. We still have Bibarel in play, though. It's like, Iono, we can still draw out of it, but it's like, if they do get it, I mean, it's a little cringe. How many supporters do I have left? I mean, we still have a research. We'll see. There's the Nest Ball. They got the Iron Hands EX. They could attack with Iron Hands here, but we have Clof, so... I mean, we just KO the Iron Hands with Clof if they do that. See what they do. Well, Iron Hands also dies to Electrode if it doesn't put a Bravery Charm on, which I doubt they play. They're attaching to it. Interesting. I guess they can, like... The only thing they can knock out is Bibarel and Claw. If they're playing, like, Cross-Switcher, maybe. But most Chien-Pao handlers do not play Cross-Switcher. But I guess if they Cross-Switcher here, knock out my Bibarel with Iron Hands plus Iono, we're kind of screwed. But they have to, like, the Wombo combo to do that. Yeah. They're going into the Iron Hands, though, after all. I mean, okay. I mean, there's a Clof in play, bro. I don't know if you see it. I guess they're going to counter-catcher the Clof. But then I just went with Electrode, because I'm doing 230 damage. And there's the Irida, so they know Iono. We keep the hand. It's a very interesting play my opponent's making here. Yeah, not too sure about that. What are they grabbing with Irida? What are they irritating for? Manaphy and Retrieval? That's fine. No counter-catcher. I don't know what they're doing. I guess, like, they can knock out... Okay, they do have a counter-catcher. They're going to kill Clof. That's fine. We just win with Electrode. Electrode does 230 damage. If they play a Bravery Charm, then we have to Clof again. Which... I mean, if we just hit Energy Lotto, we also win with Clof anyways. We just have game in here because we have Arven for Switch, I think. Should be a Switch in the deck. Yeah, there should be one more in the deck. I mean, yeah, we just probably win by doing that too, assuming we don't whiff off Energy Lotto. But yeah, like, we just KO with Electrode. Electrode is 230 damage because we have the Spicy Curry. I guess this play makes the most amount of sense. Does it even... I don't even know if they really had a good play, to be honest. Their best play would have been to attack with Baxcalibur, I guess. And, well, I don't even know. They only had the 1 in play. I don't know if they really had a good play, to be honest. Looking at it, it was kind of tough anyways for my opponent. Because we can just knock out Iron Hands here and win the game anyways. I guess for theatrics, we can maybe see if we can win with Clof, but we can just knock him out with Electrode, too. The Electrode KO is also just, like, on the table. So it's fine. We'll see if we draw. Yeah, let's see if we get the... Yeah, we went with Clof too, but yeah, we'll just do this. Just Spicy Curry plus Toxic Powder. This is a cool... I mean, yeah, we have game with Clof, but we'll do this too. This is also fine. Hit him for 200 damage, and then the poison knocks him out. All right, GG's. Nice try, Iron Hands. Not today, Iron Hands. Not today. See? Pretty good counter deck to these EX decks. We traded pretty well. Every turn, we just KO'd a Chien-Pao, KO'd Iron Hands to win the game. Looking pretty good. The best play there was to Iono counter catcher Bibarel, but again, the chance to get that one of Iono, it's like, nah, it's not happening, fam. But we beat Iron Hands. Electrode just did all the work that game, but Electrode's good against Chien-Pao because it's like the only way to knock out the Chien-Paos consistently and trade into them, right? So, all right, let's try Clof in this game now, and we are going to go second, which is fine because we can turn one, attack my opponent, and maybe win the game. We open with Clof and Electrode. We'll open with Clof just because I don't know what I'm playing against. It could be Roaring Moon, which if it is, it's probably better to start with Clof anyways because I don't want to start with the 2-prizer. Because they could just not have Roaring Moon in the active, or they start Roaring Moon. We can also just hit Switch Spicy Curry. All right, we'll see what we draw. Okay, ooh, Miraidon. Yo, let's go. This is like the freest of matchups for this deck. This matchup is like, not an auto win, but it feels like it could be an auto win. It feels like it, because Clof just destroys my opponent. See what they do. They have to go into a 1-prizer this turn, which I guess they could do, which is kind of annoying. It's fine, though. We do have a decent hand. I think we'll be okay. Iron Hands is like the biggest threat they have, obviously. The Iron Hands is pretty annoying. So we'll see what they got. Speaking of Iron Hands, look at that. They grab the hands. If only I had like a boss play in hand, that could be pretty sick. Yeah, they're just going to retreat to Marie here, which is fine. But that they have to waste energy attachment. Do they have a generator? Do they find one of their 4 Jennies in the opening hand? Hopefully not. Yeah, the Iron Hands is kind of annoying, but again, we have 4 Clof. It's like not that big of a deal. See what they do. They're going to go into the hands. They have an energy. They're not attached. Oh, are they? They didn't retreat? Okay. All right, sure. And look at that. We just draw the knockout, which is pretty dope. It won't let me Artazon for Bidoof. Bro, it's not... This game sucks. It's not letting me grab Bidoof. Are you kidding me? It's so annoying. It's fine. We'll just do this. I'll grab Bidoof with this, I guess. That's actually so annoying. It wouldn't let me grab Bidoof there. It doesn't really matter. I had the Ultra Ball anyways. It was like, come on, bro. Fix your game, TCG. Golly. All right, Iono. Let's see what we got here. Nice. Pretty good. We'll save the Nest Ball for, like, Electrode. We'll just knock him out. Do we? Well, yeah. Well, yeah, we need to save the thing for the Electrode. All right, I don't even know what's prized to me. I didn't really bother prize checking. Lotto's pretty good. That can get me an energy card. That's pretty darn good. All right, we'll see what my opponent's got here. We can just KO the Iron Hands. We'll see if they can even get me with Iron Hands this turn. So it's pretty likely. They just need, like, Generator, Flaffy, something. It's pretty likely they can hit me with the Iron Hands, but we just have the immediate unhinged Scissors KO. As you can see, man, this deck is just good at countering the top EX decks. You saw we just took down Chien-Pao Iron Hands, and we're probably just going to hopefully beat down on this Miraidon Iron Hands deck. So Clof is the true savior of the format. It beats Iron Hands every time, guaranteed, 100% win rate. See what they end up doing. Even if they, like, boss Bidoof or whatever to try to slow me down, I mean, I have Arven in hand. It's like they can't do much at this point in time. They have to go Iron Hands and just hope I don't get the energy. But I do have energy. I guess they could, like, Iono Iron Hands me. What's the chance they get Iono? They have to get, like, the Iono plus Iron Hands attack, and that's unlikely. They do have research. That's going to help a little bit. They do lose a boss and a judge. Okay. There's Ultra Ball. There's Raikou. All right, sure. There's an energy. Do they have a Jenny, though? They don't have a generator here. Then we can probably just boss for a KO on the Iron Hands. Just cripple it. Yeah, they have it. Okay, they got their Iron Hands. But do they have anything else? I don't think so. They've already researched. Yeah, all right. We have guaranteed knockout. But we're going to play the Lotto first. So I can maybe play this turn a bit differently. We might have to play an Electrode down here, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. Electrode also can knock out their, like, low HP Pokemon, thanks to Sneasler. There's Brute Bonnet. Nice. We'll Artazon. Grab a Cyclizar. I'll bench that. Attach. I'm going to grab the Electrode anyways. You can just Bibarel here. Rope. Okay. Energy Loto. Okay, so we have the Forest Seal Stone for the energy. Okay, that's fine. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but it's all Gucci. The energy's all in the deck, right? Yeah, they're all in there. Okay, that's fine. I'll just Arven for Let's grab Lotto and Capsule for next turn. Actually, yeah, Spicy Curry could have been a bit better, to be honest, but we just have to Clof again, and it's probably game over. I guess I could have Arven first before I did that. Yeah, okay. I probably should have just Arven first, to be honest, last turn. I should have just Arven for the double Lotto play. It's fine. We'll just grab these two. We have Bibarel. It's not... Yeah, I probably should have done that, because then I didn't have to pop the Force Seal Stone. Okay, that actually was a bit of a misplay on my end. That was probably what I should have done instead. But we're in a pretty good spot. As you can see, we're just destroying my opponent right now. Kalwf Electrode is a pretty good counter deck in our format. And this game and the last game are pretty good showcases of how this deck just stomps on these EX decks. Like, what does my opponent really do? They have to just Iono and hope I brick. If they attack with Raikou this turn without a Bravery Charm on, we can knock him out with Electrode. They haven't played a Generator yet, so... I mean, they could have another Iron Hands this turn. If they have 2 Iron Hands out, like if they can get another one, they can still easily attack me with hands. They have double Flaffy, plus they have Genny still. So if they can actually get another Iron Hands back into play, they can probably knock me out with Iron Hands this turn. But they're going with Miraidon. I don't have Sneasler. If I can draw Spicy Curry, we just win the game, though. They have to hand disrupt me, too. I have the Lotto. Not guaranteed Clof, but it's fine. We can buy a turn, too. If they're knocking out Miraidon, we can just buy a turn. Okay, do they have Boss? Do they have Iono? Nope. Okay. So we just have to knock him out this turn with the either the Electrode on the Raikou with the Curry top deck, or we have to hit the Energy. It's 2 in the deck. All right, we'll see we top deck. Booster Capsule. Grab Sneasler. Just in case we go for the other play. Ultra Ball. Bibarel. Alright, we win with Electrode. We have game with Electrode, but just for theatrics, let's see if we can hit the double turbo. Okay. Electrode it is. I'll just boss up Raikou. Doesn't really matter. We got Spicy Curry. And we got Toxic Powder. So yeah, whiffing on the Lotto is kind of sad, actually. So I guess maybe we wouldn't... Maybe if I Arven last turn instead of popping the stone, we wouldn't have got it anyways. We could have won the game with Clof. But as you can see, the Miraidon matchup is, like, pretty straightforward. It's, like, maybe your best matchup, to be honest. Like, I think this is probably your best matchup. Miraidon can't really do anything against Clof. I mean, they have the Iron Hands, which is a little annoying. And we can maybe play, like, Bravery Charm in here or Luxurious Cape so that, like, Iron Hands can't KO a Clof, which could be pretty funny, actually. But it's probably not necessary. Like, even if they take 2 prizes, like, okay, just knock out again, and what are you going to do now? You know what I mean? So, Miraidon's a good matchup. There you have, folks. That is the Clof deck in action. As you can see, it is a pretty good deck to just beat down on those big basic EX decks, especially when Iron Hands is very popular right now in 2 of the top decks right now. Having access to the 1-hit KO on Iron Hands is pretty funny. Just having a good matchup against Miraidon is really good. And as you saw, we were able to take down Chien-Pao pretty convincingly. This deck definitely is a really strong counter deck to the meta. Obviously, it's going to be good against like Charizard and Roaring Moon 2 due to Electrode being able to evenly trade into all those big EXs. The Lost Box matchup and Guardian matchups are going to be your 2 worst matchups by far, but you can beat down on all those big EX decks, and I think this is a lot of fun to play. Definitely a really cool deck. Being able to attack on the first turn of the game is also really good in general. But yeah, that'll be it for me on today's video here on the Shuffle Squad with my Clof deck. If you enjoyed the video on Clof, leave a like. If you're new, of course, to the Shuffle Squad, make sure to subscribe down below. Go check out all our sponsors down below too, as always, and yeah, I'll catch you on another video here on the Shuffle Squad. Have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.
Hey trainers, tired of having too many cards lying around? I know that feeling, and I know what a hassle it is to try and sell those cards. But selling bulk is now easier than ever with TCG Bulk. Find tons of potential buyers in a single place. You just download the app, look for the best buyer near you, and carefully pack your bulk, ship it, and you get paid. It really is that simple. Turn the cards you don't want into the cards you absolutely need for your next deck. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.